What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to It Gets Real. And on today's episode, we're calling this What's in That Tackle Box. This is the Trout edition. So I'm gonna be showing you some of the essentials that I have on me all the time and what I choose to use when I'm going trout fishing. So the first thing you may notice, the power bait. You know, when you're trout fishing, you never really know what they want. Sometimes they want power bait. Sometimes they want jigs. Sometimes they want worms. Sometimes they want mice tails or spoons. You know, trout do go after a variety of things, so it's very important to have that variety on you when you are out here trout fishing. So one of my all-time favorite power baits go-to is the 42% stronger rainbow power bait. Caught so many fish, gotten so many trout limits with just this alone. Another go-to is the green pumpkin. Yep. And we also have something that I am interested in trying. Haven't used this yet, but this is the Potski feed pellet. So these trout are not native trout. They come from farms and hatcheries where they feed them pellets. So this resembles that the most. So I want to see how effective this is. But they jump right on it. Trying that out today. Another thing is you want some egg sinkers. Now, the number one rig that I use for trout fishing is the Carolina rig. So when you do use a Carolina rig, you want to use some egg sinkers. You want to use a bead to protect your knot. Also, you want to have some treble hooks for this power bait right here. These are size 14. Treble hooks. Also, leader line. Trout have very good eyesight, so you don't want to use any leader line that is any thicker than 8-pound test. This is about 2-pound test right here. Very thin, but very effective when you're fishing for trout. So we got the leader line, we got the weights, we got the beads, we got the hooks. But you can't connect any of that without swivels. So we got our swivels here. We also have some mice tails. You know, when it comes to weights and egg sinkers, you can use 1/2 ounce, you can use 3/8 of an ounce, you can use 1/4 of an ounce. Now, in places that are real muddy and mucky and have a lot of vegetation down there, you really want to throw light so it doesn't get stuck on that. So these will probably be ideal, is the 1/4 of an ounce. And when you're using mice tails, you don't want to put that on a treble hook, so you got to have some single hooks right here. So we have size 8 bait holder hook. And when they don't want power bait and they want something that's moving, got my favorite jigs right here. Can't ever have enough of these. The grasshopper mini jigs. These slay. And when that doesn't work, you want to go back to the basics and use a night crawler, but you gotta have one of these, a worm blower. Blow those worms up with some air so they float and the trout will get on them. So you inject this into the worm, blow it up with some air, and that worm is gonna float. And depending on where your leader line is, you want it to float right in that water column or where these fish are swimming. Another thing, bite indicator. So this is just a simple bobber with the snap swivel on it. You attach this on your line. If it starts dropping, that means the fish is on, but it's coming close to you. If it starts going up, that means the fish is on, but it's taking off with your bait. So I like using this opposed to a bail because this keeps you very attentive to your pole at all times. And it's just a very exciting thing to see, man. Once you see that bobber start bouncing, oh man. Then we got the all-time rooster tail right here. Now, like I said, man, trout, you never know what they want, but it's best to have in your tackle box a wide variety of the things that they might want. All these are very good. They catch trout. They do catch trout. So that's what's in my tackle box. And if you're out there fishing, I hope some of these things is in your tackle box too. Catch you on the next one.